Good evening, my fellow South Africans. My name is Douglas Gordon. I live in KwaZulu-Natal. I'm presently residing in Durban. I'll be opening up this podcast, a new podcast, hopefully getting some messages across to South Africa. My podcast is going to be known as Solutions. I think we all need to start putting our heads together to come to the solutions to try and get this country back on the right track. We all know what the ANC has done. It's going to be one hell of an effort. It's going to take everybody in this country, and I mean every single person. I don't give you white, black, pink, purple, green, whatever. It's going to take all of us to get it on the right track. I have a few suggestions. I'm not going to make all the suggestions this evening because I'm now just doing this as an introduction. It's not. I thought I would like to make a remark regarding our budget. They talk about this budget that they were speaking about today to screw us with a little bit of extra money out of us as normal. The ANC government. What is the whole idea behind this thing? Is it just to fill up their coffers so that they can steal more? Or is it really going to benefit us as South Africans, this increase in this 0.5% increase? I'd like to have your feedback. I'd really appreciate it. Anyway, never mind the budget at the moment. Please excuse me if I stutter a little bit. I am a stroke victim and I'm sitting at home now, no more working. But we can come back down to some basics. Our biggest concern in South Africa at the moment is the lack of water, especially those people that are out in more rural areas and that. I mean, not that us people living in the city life have got access to water, which still shocks me, especially us people in Durban. I cannot understand that. I mean, we've got all these pipe fitters and welders living in Durban. I think we've got the best pipe fitters and welders. In fact, I don't think so. I know for a fact that the best pipe fitters and welders in the entire world are our colours that we are from Durban, Wentworth, etc., etc., etc. How can a Durban like Durban not have piped water when we've got millions and millions of unemployed young artisans sitting at home with no employment and no water, by the way? I really think this country needs a major shake-up. I think a good start would be, let's take on the government and all the municipalities, especially all those areas that are affected with no water and no infrastructure. That has to come to an end. Personally, I think anybody that works for the water and the electricity in this country at the moment, their wages, and including every government person, every parliament member sitting in parliament today, their wages should be dropped down to minimum wage until our infrastructure is back in order, especially with the running water. That's nonsense. How can people survive without water? Nobody can survive without water. You might as well take our air away from us. Never mind fighting for land. Just now we're going to be fighting over the air here because I'm telling you something, I think the government, if they got their hands on it, would probably lose it and break it as well. You know what I mean about that one. Anyway, coming on to a thing here. Let's go to our potholes. I'll give you a quick thing. Don't you feel that maybe in order to get a roadworthy certificate for your vehicle, maybe all motor cars should be forced to drive. We should all be forced to drive around with a pothole repair kit in our vehicle, because it's the only way we're going to get all the potholes repaired. What do you think? Do you think that's a good idea or a bad idea? Do you think maybe the government might wake up and think, well, maybe that's not a bad idea? Give everybody a bag of cement or whatever and some stones, and then we must go around fixing potholes. That's the way our government thinks, so we might as well start doing the same to them, isn't it? Anyway, let's get on with that thing. Going in the future, in the near future, I'll be talking about our education, i.e., big one. Talking about education, how come not? I've never seen one CV, hey, put out by one government, one parliament member. I believe every person that serves in the parliament, hey, their CV should be out there for us to go through it and see if they people are really capable or educated enough to be in that position. Because to me, what I'm seeing, I don't think these people can do arithmetic. Because look at the state of our economics here. Never mind mathematics, but I'm talking about basic arithmetic. Can they prove to me that they've even done a standard 5? We all know about the grade 11. You know what the grade 11 is? The grade 11 is a person that's done grade 1 twice, 1 1 becomes 11 to them, E1, E2, that's where the grade 11 comes from. That's the grade 1 done twice. Take note. Anyway, at this point in time, I'll close off. So it was just a quick one to give you an introduction to myself and to my new podcast, which will be Solutions. Very shortly, maybe from tomorrow morning, I will be trying to send out my podcast to say to you guys, these are the way I see things. To have your input would be the greatest thing in the world for me to sit here because, as I said, I am bound to this chair for the rest of my life. I am 65 years old. In a couple of months, I'll be 66, by the way. And I'd just like to have the public's point of view on how we're going to get our country back on the right road. Because at the moment, I don't see it on the right road. I think we've lost the plot here. Definitely, this ANC must take a hike out. They've got no clue what they're doing. Absolutely no clue. They lost the plot in 1994 already, as far as I'm concerned. Because all they've done is destroyed it. They've given us nothing. Why don't they help us people who are dying out here, who are suffering? And remember, Mr. What was it, Charo's name? No, Mr. Shabir Sheikh. I need to get hold of you. I need some advice from you. I want to know how the hell you can still be walking around. Because back in 2010 or whatever it was, 2009, 2010, when I was still working at Albert Tutu Hospital, I saw you there smoking that big fat cigar, which I don't think I could get my lips around that thing. It was so big. And with a newspaper underneath your arm, yes, the Sunday Tribune, Shabir Sheikh dying in hospital. How the hell are you now? And your security guard, what was he doing? Carrying a tray of tea behind you so you could go smoke your cigar and have your tea. There was nothing wrong with you, you disgusting old fart. But just please give me your secret how you're still alive because I want to stick around a couple of more years as well. Maybe if you could share that with the rest of us, yeah, that would be something good in your favor. Good night, people. We will be talking again in a short while. I promise you.
Please don't forget to comment.
And like, please.
And we just want to find out and know if you guys like this topic. We have many, many more topics to share with you guys, and we appreciate if you like and subscribe. Take care, and God bless you guys.
In fact, another thing, I think the only people that should be at the ICC, at the International Criminal Court now is the ANC for genocide against their own people in this country. Think about it. Good night. Don't stop.